When a good man loves the wrong woman, he not only second guesses himself, but moving forward in his life, there's this distrust, this distaste he has within the types of women that are out there today, especially living in a modern day world, where all of your material possessions far outweigh morals and your values that are within the shadow of what a good man truly is. And I'm making today's video because I know there's a lot of great quality men out there. And I know the story of men nowadays is that they're toxic and there's no good men out there anymore. And it's not the woman's fault at all. Instead, it's let's place all the blame on men. Why? Because it's easier to do that than to take accountability of choices. And at the end of the day, every single relationship you have found yourself in, we as women have found ourselves in, it's a choice to be in that partnership that has maybe made you second guess not only yourself, but your own decision making, your own leadership, your own self-perception of, can you see your worth still as a man living in a modern day age where people are very quick to villainize the men in any dating scenario that could instead highlight how women choose to show up in relationships. And this video is not to hate on women. I know you as a man, I don't know your story with women, but a lot of men have been hurt by us, just like a lot of women have been hurt by men. But what has happened should give you enough clarity on what you are actually desiring in a person. And that's truthfully what I'm here to share to the good men out there that have gotten their hearts broken and that have distrust within dating again. I want you to know that all relationships in your life have been sent to you with a gift within it. So it's not a waste of time if you can learn a lesson and improve yourself as a man and never say yes to replicating the past again. Because a lot of people unconsciously attract partners just for them to understand and see their own triggers, their own trauma, for you to work through so you are no longer a magnet to toxic people. And that means you don't have to go on dates and showcasing all of these material things that at the end of the day, does that say anything about who you are as a man? Or does that just make your ego feel a little bit better, having a higher chance of being validated? Good men never lead with these things because they understand the more they do that, the more women are going to expect things that perhaps you never signed up for to begin with. Because of course, the more you share these things, show off these things, women will see you in a higher light. But you also become a target for the types of people who are takers and don't know how to give back. And that's what I see a lot of in today's day and age, is women expecting men to be the classic male figure in their life. Know how to protect, know how to provide, know how to lead, know how to do everything under the sun. When it comes to us women, we have a really hard time knowing how to take care of a man, wanting to take care of a man, and doing it out of the kindness of our heart without being rewarded in return. Actually, the best reward is seeing a man in peace. Knowing a man can come home and to take off the armor a lot of men have to wear within the day. It doesn't make him a misogynist for wanting these things. Because the more you put a woman as the main character, the more you are going to play an extra in your own storyline. Sometimes that is at the fault of really good men. They want to give, they want to provide, they want to take care of a woman. But if a woman doesn't want to do that back for you, in those same ways, then you don't have a partner in that woman. And it's usually the good men who fall into the category of nice guy. Because he thinks if he loves her right, then she will heal, then she will show up better. You stay consistent in the relationship, then she will for sure change. Or if you give more, she'll start behaving better. And within that, men shrink themselves to such a level where the woman becomes the leader, the woman is on the pedestal, and she has no other option but to look down on you. You need to know how to stand up for yourself. Don't lead with the fancy cars or the sweet talk. Relearn it's okay to be genuine, it's okay to be kind, but it's not okay to give kindness to people who are disrespecting you, talking down to you, overstepping boundaries that you need to speak up about, because people aren't mind readers. Because at the end of the day, you want people in your life that want to be there. So you have to use your discernment moving forward in 2026 that showcases your value through the choices you decide to make in relationships, but also outside of relationships. And that is how you become a top tier man who no longer attracts women out of lack or scarcity. Rather, the abundance that has come from within that reflects the energy you have put back into yourself. And that is a thriving man. So if you guys liked today's video, it assisted you, and you are wanting any further dating advice or needing any other perspectives in your life, I do offer one-on-one coaching services. So my coaching email will be right here as well as linked down below. And without further ado, you guys give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next